I just watched Ted Kravitz. Oh, sorry, no, Martin Brundle do his pit lane walk, and got completely blanked and ignored to his face by the Kardashian sluts. It was pathetic. It's clear that they're only there for one reason, which is to get as many clicks and as many views as possible. And to be perfectly honest, should not be anywhere near the F1 grid. So, as far as I'm concerned, they can go take a hike, keep running forest, little bitchy dickheads. So, anyway, we're about to get started for the coverage. I will see you when it's lights out.
Up to the casino and back down again. There are 19 corners here, 8 to the left and 11 to the right in just 115 metres from the pole position all the way to Sandoval, the first corner. The first winner here was Juan Manuel Fangio from pole last year. Lando Norris, the latest to carve his name into the history that has been written around these famous streets. The Pirelli tyres, the softest in their range. They are the C3, the C4 and the C5. They're a step harder than they were last. He's going to have to start from the pit lane for the second time this season. The Aston Martins were the two slowest qualifiers, Alonso and Stroll at the back. Ahead of them, Valtteri Bottas and Ollie Behrman out in Q1 here for the second year running. Sergio Perez equalled Cadillac's best performance in qualifying of the season. He starts 18th alongside Esteban Ocon, who was in the top 10 here last year. Gabriel Bortoleto, as I say, will be starting from the pit lane. He had an issue with his Audi. Arvid Lindblad is 15th on the grid. Franco Colapinto is 14th. And Nico Hulkenberg has his lowest start of the season in 13th. Carlos Sainz has a 100% point scoring record here. In 10 starts, he starts 12th alongside his teammate Alex Albon, Williams' best quali of the year. Liam Lawson had a few issues, but he's made it to the grid, and that's great to see. He lines up 10th, and Pierre Gasly 9th, his best Monaco quali since 23. 1,000 Grand Prix for McLaren, their worst qualifying of the season.
Yeah, that's not great for McLaren, is it? Really?
Well, good on you, Hadjo.
Well, yeah. Big surprise there. The first corner's the key. Literally, first corner's the key. And if Antonelli
or safety car and you pick them.
Well, yeah, but if Antonelli shits the bed again, then it's game over. Anyway, guess we'll see.
Shit, get out of it.
Tyre blankets off then, and everyone is on the medium tyre to start, unless you're Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez, and from the pit lane, Gabriel Bortoleto, which is not so much of a surprise. The medium tyre is the favourite tyre to start off here. Did you think anyone of the top 10 might have gone for a bit of a gamble at the start?
I think if you make those places up early on, if you use the
here we go.
soft cut, make a couple of places, then hang on to it. But if you don't, you've literally blown your chance. So Max a little bit slow away there, happy to let, quite telling, wasn't it? Max there trying to find some
I still find it irritating that every time the commentary comes on, it's always about Max this, Max that. Like, honestly, this year, he's an also-ran. You've got to focus on other things.
He's also, there's only so much you can talk about Kimi Antonelli, and no one wants to hear about fucking Bortoleto.
Yeah, but, what about Lewis Hamilton? What about, there are 20 plus others on the grid. It's like...
He does, as much as you think he can, he probably does have as many fans, if not more, than a lot of places.
I don't know. I don't know. It just seems very skewed all the time. It'll be very interesting to see how the field spreads out. Every year it seems to be like between first and last there's 60-second gap for one of the tightest courses. It would be very interesting to see how it plays out.
Yeah, because about 10 drop off.
Yeah, but it's still a thing. But so this is McLaren's 1000th race, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's pretty impressive.
Now is that 1,000?
That's 1,000 Grand Prix.
Is that 1,000 starts? So i.e. 2 cars?
No. That's 1,000 Grand Prix.
It's this race here in Monaco. His starts this year so far traditionally haven't been brilliant, as I pointed
That's
out.
my understanding.
He was told by his engineer, Bono, clutches were on target, so the driver was
Yeah,
doing.
So as soon as they line up, they'll then be given some time to start the revs.
Here we go then, Monaco Grand Prix
Right.
in 2026.
Here we go.
78 laps to come. Who's going to lead the opening lap? Who's going to win?
Go! Come on,
He's done
Kimmy.
it.
Yes, Kimmy. Oh,
Verstappen's
Max.
blocked it.
Oh my God, he's absolutely wet himself. That's brilliant.
He's stalled. No, he's not stopped. His car's not working.
Oh no.
It's yellow flag.
Oh, yes. What a start. What a start.
Or secondly, let's just balance this for now.
So pretty much all of the bottom guys have all been in to pit. Or have they changed their tyres? I can't remember what they started on.
Everyone started on medium.
Mediums, yeah.
Absolutely, especially as Ferrari are sitting there with
But this is the thing,
You
like
wouldn't go on
how.
mediums and then just go straight on
Straight
hards
up.
and reckon you can make it all the way.
Well, I wouldn't have thought so. But
Well,
yeah,
that's what
I don't know.
Bortoletto and Behrman must be doing.
Yeah.
Alonso and Stroll have gone soft.
Oh well, yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Maybe they
but
did start on soft and they've just gone, okay, it didn't work. So let's
didn't
not
work.
do it.
Yeah, maybe. But also with the Aston Martins, they started dead last. So you know,
but
even if they,
Behrman went into the back. Well, they didn't. Bortoletto started in the pits.
yeah,
Behrman went into the back of Ocon, so had to pit to get his wing changed. So actually, they're only overtaking Bottas.
yeah.
Because Bortoletto was actually down.
Oh, poor Valtteri. Come on, buddy.
It's just sort of donkey of a car.
I know, but
He hasn't had 1,000. That team hasn't had 1,000 points.
yes, I know. But you know, South Australia represent.
Finish, represent.
South Australia represent. He isn't. He is an adopted Aussie. He lives in South Australia, for God's sake. He owns a vineyard in McLaren Vale.
Fine, you're British, you live in England.
He says himself, he's even got an Aussie haircut and he's got one of those really dodgy Aussie moustaches. He's an Aussie. He's an Aussie.
No, that just makes him a cunt.
Piastri would want to start, like, picking it up a little bit, I would have thought. Especially if they're looking at Russell for, what was it, a false start or something, weren't they? Yeah, so he'd want to pick it up.
Just ahead of Piastri, and he's trying to, I think, open the safety car window to
Yes,
both
Perez
of
will do
Ferrari. So he's
drive-through.
trying to make sure
Yeah.
that if there was a safety
So he'll
car,
be right
he
at back.
pitted,
Yeah, he would, yeah.
still emerge ahead
Yeah.
of at least a third.
Oh, no, he
probably
might
not.
not.
It'll be behind Bottas. No, he won't.
No, he won't. He'll
in
be
front of
behind
Bottas.
Stroll.
Yeah.
Potentially
Yeah.
thinking of going to the end. The only exception.
Well, this is interesting. Don't know what is going on with Hadjar, but it will be. Looks like there's potentially a bit of a DRS train forming behind him. I don't know. Another weird Monaco Grand Prix unfolding, and guess what? Nothing has changed since the first lap. Ta-da! I will suspect, unless something goes terribly wrong, it will probably end up like this, but we will see. Literally, Russell is riding him like Seabiscuit. Look at this. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Nah, it hasn't. This is the... Oh. Do you know what? He's got to control himself, otherwise that will be the yellow flag. Right, this is the... Yeah.
Oh, why you got your phone up? Why have you got your phone up?
Because I'm just taking a little bit of... I'm taking a few photos. But... Well, that's an interesting strategy. Hamilton pits straight onto hards, out back in front of Hadjar into clean air. This is going to get interesting. My thing is this, right? Like, you have a look. Antonelli is almost like out in the lead, and he could come in for a pit stop and still come out in the lead. And half of the field are literally 1+ lap, and the rest are like up to fifth are a minute behind, right? And as the gap. How on such a small circuit can the time differences be so crazy? Like, yes, it's the corners and whatever else, but you do not get another Grand Prix like this. Like, it is, it is the only circuit that you see numbers like this. It is, and the thing is that because there's no place to overtake, it's you rely on strategy or rain or someone, coming a cropper. So I don't know. It is happening as expected. I don't know. Maybe I'm just watching to see if there's like a yellow flag. If that's grim of me, so be it. But here we are. Right, well, halfway through, and as expected, nothing has changed other than 2 penalties that will make absolutely zero difference because of the way that the field is split. So we are going to watch another 30 odd laps looking at exactly this. And I think the most exciting thing that's potentially going to happen is that with Norris having a power issue, so he, we'll see what happens with him and whether anyone else blows up and busts. But I doubt it. Let's see. Right, well, McLaren have had another dog day at the office. Norris is out. Piastri's tyres fell off a cliff and he's now lost 2 places. Yet again, it's just been one of those Grand Prix. Something's going to have to happen at McLaren. Like, it's just not, something's not working, and they need to sort their shit out. But anyway, it will probably end like this. I can't see much else happening, but yeah, we will see how it goes. Again, McLaren, a dog day at the office. Safety car yet again. And it happened to be the biggest donkey in the field. Lance Stroll, Nepo baby, couldn't drive a shopping trolley around the circuit, let alone an Aston Martin. But yeah, very interesting. The tactics from Ferrari. They've been into the pits, obviously, again. But look, as it stands, yeah, it's been half the field have penalties for speeding in the pit lane. So either they've got a dodgy sensor or people are just too keen. I'm going for dodgy sensor. The weirdest thing about this race, it's been an eventful race, but without anything actually properly happening. So anyway, all good. We have another 16 laps to go. And in another episode of What Happened Next, Charles Leclerc on the restart from the safety car ended up shitting the bed, went into the marbles, and is now in the wall. So home race hero has crashed out. Yet another safety car. We'll probably finish under a safety car, knowing these lot, but here we go. Red flag, red flag, red flag. Just when we thought that nothing was going to happen, this happened. Stay tuned, people. It's going to be a shootout. Okay, restart. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're off? Question mark? Okay. Anytime now, fellas. Anytime now, fellas. Right, here we go. Here we go, we're back on.
In the last 8 Monaco Grand Prix that a driver has led from start to finish. It could be the day that Kimi Antonelli wins 5 Grand Prix in a row.
And the other thing that's going to be interesting is that the 3 cars ahead of Piastri now also have penalties. So let's see.
And he is, by the way, the driver who was classified last.
9-lap shootout. It is on like Donkey Kong. Go, Speed, go! Right, so apparently now it is a standing start. So under the safety car, they've just done a few laps. Now they've got to stop again. This is a farce. An absolute weirdo race. How strange.
We are once again in Monaco, our second start of the afternoon. We're racing to lap 78. It's lights out and away we go.
Sprint race, here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Nah, he's got it.
George Russell's taking
Oh.
third. I judge shit the best.
Yep.
Piastri's
Piastri's moved up. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, they're really stacked up behind Russell, who's trying to buy himself a little bit of space. He knows he's got a 20-second loss coming. And look at this, side by side.
Jeepers. Oh, no.
Keep going, please keep going.
Oh, my word. Oh, jeez.
Are we going to get that Williams out of the way? Yes, I think we are. Shouldn't need another safety car.
So here we go. Here's a question for you. If number 3, 4, and 5 get their penalties, Piastri comes third and gets a podium. Curious. Righto, last lap. Here we go.
Awful lot of attention on Kim this weekend. The headlines are going to be written by Kimi this weekend on the track with a brilliant performance to grab pole yesterday when Charles Leclerc was on for pole. He hit the wall at the back. Kimi Antonelli denied.
Okay, Piastri just needs to keep it on the road.
Denied us a battle between the two during the course of this race.
Let's see what happens with Gasly and Hadjar. It would be very interesting. Antonelli has it stitched. Hamilton has second. Third is up for debate. Here we go. Here we go.
He's built his way up slowly but surely, but there's been nothing slow about him. When the lights went out today, Kimi Antonelli got his foot to the floor. He survived the restarts.
There we go.
Safety cars. He comes home to win it.
There we go. Antonelli. Boom shakalaka.
Victories in a row. Lewis Hamilton, second place for Ferrari for the second successive race. Antonelli, head and shoulders above the rest in Monaco.
What happens next will remain to be seen.
Now crosses the line to take third place in the race with penalties to serve. Isaac Hadjar moves ahead of him to take that third place with a steward's investigation to come for him. Oscar Piastri is definitely fourth. Liam Lawson and April Best.
And that is it, my friends. Monaco Grand Prix done and dusted. For a boring race, it was quite eventful. I will see you in the next one. Mwah.